You guys are doing okay? Paul, you doing good? Woo! That is how you answer it. That is how you do. We all doing okay. We're happy. We're drinking. We're eating. We're a happy crowd.
Yeah.
Okay, those drinks really gotta hit us, boo-boos. Like, we gotta control it because your next comic is a club favorite, so I want her to start hearing it right now. Start clapping, start clapping, start clapping.
Please, guys, have a seat. Oh, I get so overwhelmed by these standing ovations. You know that people start to come up to you after you're a comic, they start to approach you. Wow. They're playing music for me now. A woman came up to me just the other day, she goes, "Oh my God, I know you." And I'm like, "I know, this fame thing at started." She goes, "You're hilarious." I'm like, "Thank you. Where did you see me?" She goes, "I saw you telling off that woman at Walgreens the other day." I know, I look like every bitch that's ever complained to a manager, right? But in my defense, that fucking toothpaste was on sale and I'm Jewish, all right? Anybody else here a Jew? Oh, all right. Whoa. Nobody else here is chosen? I have a confession to make. I'm going to just let it out. I did not send that chain email to exactly 12 people, and now we're in a world crisis, all right? You feeling it too? About Alec Baldwin? It's horrible. I can't sleep. Do you think that Alec Baldwin's going to keep shooting movies? Oh, too soon? All right. The good news is Alec Baldwin was just nominated for Best Method Actor in a film. You know that picture where he's on the phone and it went viral? You know, he looked like really upset? I picture that he was getting a phone call from somebody that said, "Hi, we'd like to talk to you about your car's insurance." My daughter says, "I saw a shooting star." I'm like, "You saw Alec Baldwin?" All right, that's enough about Alec. You guys wondering if I'm married? Yes. I would trade him for Bitcoin. I would. Anybody have Bitcoin? I'll trade my husband. I have the passwords. All right. I'll trade him for Monopoly money. Oh my kidding. I'm actually married 22 years. 22 years. Thank you. I just celebrated a 22-year wedding anniversary. And it was a very special anniversary. My husband took me to this supermarket. I've been telling that joke for 7 fucking years. It wasn't just any supermarket, it was Whole Foods. I'm fucking crushing it, okay? My husband's 7 years younger than I am. Ooh, thank you. I don't have a joke for that, I just want to let you know. You know, it's very hard to get his attention, but the other day we were sitting in bed and he says to me out of nowhere, he goes, "I love adventure. I want to go hiking in all different kinds of places. I just love the element of surprise." So I pushed him off the bed. That offered everything. It was free and he didn't have to leave home. Who's the best wife ever, huh? Thank you. Where are my feminists at? I want to hear from my feminists. Real shout out for my feminists. That guy? Feminists, I'm not gonna lie, you're fucking on my shit, alright? My husband's starting to think we're equal now. I'm so much more superior than he is. Right? Like lately, he's been asking me to do this thing called, work. I know. I'm like, what do I need you for? He goes, "I feel like every day all I do is work for you." I go, "Oh my God, honey. No prenup? Right, TikTok. Break time's over. Who said you could talk to me? Wrap that shit up." Oh, one came up to me after the show once. She goes, "Don't you want to work and make your own money?" I said, "No, I don't want to work and make my own money. I want my husband to work and make my own money."
Yeah.
She goes, "Don't you want to contribute to the world?" I go, "What do you do?" She goes, "I'm a cake decorator." I said, "Oh, so you contribute to obesity and diabetes?" You know what? I got 3 kids in the bath at the same time and no one died. What do you think they're calling in time of war? A cake decorator, they call me. I hate kids. Not everybody's kids, just mine. Very clingy and expensive. I have to pay for everything. The money my husband gives me. I have to pay for them. I have to pay for their food. Yeah. I gotta pay for their violin lessons. I have to pay other children to play with them. I'm kidding, they don't play violin, I'm not a monster. My friends give me a hard time because I give my kids an eating disorder, you know, to save money. It's a good tip. It's a good, these are jokes! Not the kind of eating disorder where they throw up their food. That's a waste of food and money. I'm a Jewish mother, I would never do that. The kind where I tell them they're fat, and over time that shit adds up and there's a Porsche out there with my name on it. It's not going to buy itself. My 14-year-old's such a pain in my ass because she still lives with us. I know. She walked in on my husband and I having sex. True story. I said, don't shut up, knock. She goes, you're in the kitchen! What are you doing in the kitchen? I thought I gave you that eating disorder. Now I have to have that long, awkward talk with her. You know the one. I have to tell her she has to move out. I'm kidding. I'm not getting rid of my best dishwasher. What? Okay, first of all, anybody here a parent? Anybody here a parent? Yeah. Anybody here a babysitter? I want all of you to believe. Anybody ever babysit? Was anybody here a fucking kid once? The hardest time for me was bedtime. So when they were little, the bedtime was the hardest. I'm not tired. I'm not tired. I'm like, you're not tired? Okay. Grab a mop and a bucket, get to work. Start at the bathroom. You know what? It's a win-win situation. They don't go to sleep like you want. Floors are clean by morning. My husband goes away for long periods of time, 2 months at a time. He's away right now. And it's starting to get to me. It is. I'm starting to talk to myself. So much so that I finally went to go see a doctor, you know, just to get my body felt up. At least he said he was a doctor. He was wearing white. It was at a party. Listen, it's not cheating if it's a doctor. Please take notes. I got very lucky too because it was a very thorough examination. Little to no coverage, but I'm going back into it. It's important to take care of your health is my message here today. I can't go to my old doctor anymore. Last time I went, I wanted, you know, to save time. He got very angry with me because I saved time, so I stripped down to nothing. He was my eye doctor. He could never be too thorough. The lighting was better in the waiting room. He gets it. He doesn't get it. He gets it. I don't know. So, cancer's annoying, right? Zodiac sign? Hello? Who here's a Cancer?
One of the people that want
Me? Yeah, so you're annoying. It's the crab. It's the most protective of its mate. And I can say this because I used to date a Cancer, okay? And he was up my ass. But the worst part about him was that he hated that I had a husband. So I'll leave you with this, guys. My autocorrect gets me in trouble. Anybody else have that problem? Yes. I innocently wrote to my grandfather, "Hi, Grandpa, I'm coming to town. Are you around?" He's like, "What kind of question is that?" And it said, "Hi, Grandpa, I'm coming to town. Are you aroused?" My phone knows me so well. Because I say that word a lot. And because he's hot. For 95! He's so cute. The other day I took him to the gym after my grandmother died for moral support. Does anyone else get that? Just me? And he says, "Victoria, what machine's gonna make me sexy and buff for the ladies?" I go, "You're adorable, Grandpa." "It's the ATM machine. Now give me